And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school softball action. It's senior night tonight here in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Again, the Lady Warriors will celebrate their 7 seniors tonight. 6 of them in the starting lineup. The only one not in the starting lineup will be Kylie Pickering, who will be our DJ tonight as she suffered an injury back in just the second game of the season and not able to come back for tonight's game. She tried to come back, but not able to play tonight. So the 6 seniors will get the starting nod, and then DJ Kylie again, as the team likes to call her. It'll be a matchup here between the Grand River Conference Gallatin Bulldogs, come in with a record of 6-3. First, the Grand River Conference West Albany Warriors come in with a record of 9-7. These two teams do have quite a few teams that they have both met. Gallatin has wins over Trenton, who the Lady Warriors lost to at the beginning of the season, and then recently Albany fell to Platte Valley on Thursday, last Thursday here at home by a final score of, it was 5-1. Gallatin on Saturday beat Platte Valley by a score of 6-1, so that's about as close of a contest as you're going to see between two teams that play each other on different days.
Yeah, this Warrior team, they've been playing really well. Tonight's senior night, so we're going to get to see a little bit of a different lineup, but overall the same thing still stands. They've corrected a lot of the things they've needed to correct since that terrible start to the season they had, and now it's just about executing. Just keep doing the things that you've been doing. Execute out in the field. Focus on your bats. What kind of bats are you having? Are we taking extra bases? And we can take extra bases, and we have seen that from the Lady Warriors. Some of these players are very good base runners, and they're taking that extra base when they have it. Now that they've corrected a lot of the fundamentals that they were struggling with, we can start focusing on that. And they're just playing really well. Addison Crawford's pitching really well. They're getting timely hits from different people. It's not just the same group of players every time. So it's just been, this team has been pretty fun to watch since that opening skid.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about the 9-7 record. Well, really it's a 9-2 record because they started out 0-5. So Warriors have really been hot of late. Losses to Maryville at the Stanbury tournament, then again last week to Platte Valley, who will be in that same district as the Warriors coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Gallatin, again, record of 6-3, 3 losses to 3 very good teams. In the Grand River Conference, losses to Polo and South Harrison, the eventual champion in the Grand River Conference, and then lost to Mid-Buck. So, again, 3 really good teams that Gallatin has lost to, so it's a pretty good Gallatin team that will come in here tonight to take on the Warriors here on their senior night. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. We'll be back in just a moment. Take a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Ball. Hitting second, playing left field, number 7, Alex Endicott. Hitting third, playing third, number 22, Carradine Jones. Batting fourth, and playing second base, number 2, Ashley Biden. Hitting fifth, playing right field, number 3, Bryn Bird. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 8, Channing McBroom. Hitting seventh, playing and catching, number 13, Betty Rogers. Hitting eighth, playing shortstop, number 21, Abigail Burns. Batting ninth, and pitching, number 20, Paige Hildenbrand. And the reserves for the Lady Bulldogs are number 1, Alicia Wright, number 4, Olivia Schweitzer, Number 5, Lindsay King. Number 9, Hannah Borges. Number 11, Olivia Rogers. Number 12, Leah Critton. Number 14, Jaden Rainey. Number 15, Andy Miller. And number 24, McKenna Botcher. Your Lady Bulldogs are coached by Penny Gardner and assisted by Terry Fiden. Now for your home Lady Warriors. Leading off and playing left field, number 17, Kemi Fritzl. Batting second, playing right field, number 7, Winona Riedlinger. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 20, Abigail Tronson. Batting fourth, pitching, number 15, Addison Crawford. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 5, Tatum Peterson. Batting sixth, playing first, number 6, Izzy Manville. Batting seventh, playing third, number 9, McKenna Moffitt. Batting eighth, playing second, number 1, Alexis Sider. And batting ninth and catching, number 25, Jaden Hilliard. The reserves for your Lady Warriors are number 2, Caitlin Bunker. Number 3, Nora Schausch. Number 4, Kaylee Smith. Number 8, Emerson Hogue. Number 10, Kylie Pickering. Number 11, Keely Sidden. Number 13, Adeline Campbell. Number 14, Chloe Wilson. Number 16, Miley Weatherd. Number 18, Destiny Harville. Number 21, Keely Fish. Number 24, Jordan Sturkis. Your Lady Warriors are coached by Jeffrey Epperly and Chris Ansel.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for first pitch. Again on the mound for the Lady Warriors is senior Addison Crawford. Leading off will be the center fielder Annabelle Ball. As the first pitch comes in from Crawford, it's hit right back to Crawford. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Let's take again a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for Gallatin. It'll be Annabelle Ball, followed by Alex Endicott, Carradine Jones, Ashley Fiden, Bryn Bird, Channing McBroom. Rounding out the lineup 7 to 9, Betty Rogers, Abigail Burns, Paige Hildenbrand. First pitch here from Crawford to Endicott. It is going to be popped up left field. Senior Cammie Fritzl under it for out number 2. And let's take a look at the starting defense in left field. It's Cammie Fritzl, center field Tatum Peterson, and Winona Riedlinger in right field, and all senior outfield today for the Lady Warriors. At third base will be the freshman McKenna Moffitt. Shortstop senior Abby Tronson. At second base, the sophomore Alexa Snyder. First base, freshman Izzy Manville behind the plate. Freshman Jaden Hilliard as the pitch from the senior Addison Crawford here to Corden Jones upstairs for ball 1. Remember, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. 1-0 pitch hit down left field side. This one is going to be fair and deep all the way to the fence. Fritzl will have to run it down, and staying at second base with a 2-out double is Carradine Jones.
Well, nice hit by Jones just to hit that one right down the third base line, just in front of that left field wall. Crawford coming off of another good outing, 7-inning shutout. Almost got through the first inning unscathed, but a 2-out double has Gallatin in a position where they could maybe put a run up on the board.
And the first pitch to Ashley Fiden going to be hit to the senior right fielder Riedlinger, and she'll put it away for out number 3. So the seniors all get involved. 3 seniors get involved in the first couple outs there for the Lady Warriors. We'll go to the bottom of the first, still scoreless when we come back in a moment.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back to Albany. Again, take a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for the Lady Warriors. The first 5 Lady Warrior hitters will all be seniors. It'll be Cammie Fritzl, followed by Winona Riedlinger and Abby Tronson, Addison Crawford and Tatum Peterson. Izzy Manville will bat in the 6th spot, followed by McKenna Moffitt, Alexa Snyder in the 8th spot. Jaden Hilliard will be behind the plate. Take a look at the defense here for Gallatin. It'll be Alex Endicott in left field, Annabelle Ball in center, Bryn Bird at right field, and around the infield it'll be Carradine Jones at third, Abigail Burns at short, Ashley Fiden at second, and Channing McBroom at first. And towing the rubber will be Paige Hildenbrand behind the plate, Betty Rogers. First pitch to Fritzl looked at for ball 1.
Well, Cammie Fritzl and Winona Riedlinger in their first starts both get tested early, both make the plays, and as the top 2 hitters in the lineup, we'll get to see them early offensively too.
And this one looked at just on the outside corner. Strike 1 count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here the senior left fielder for the Lady Warriors, Fritzl. And next pitch swung on a miss, strike 2. Fritzl hits here from the left side. As the 1-2 hit towards the second baseman, Fiden picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 1. And that'll bring up now the senior right fielder, Winona Riedlinger, to bat for the Lady Warriors. So Riedlinger will dig in here with nobody on, 1 out, and a scoreless tie here in the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch from Hildenbrand is low, ball 1. And the 1-0 swung on just underneath there by Riedlinger. the 1-0 to Riedlinger upstairs. Ball 2. Count moves. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still pretty warm for the end of September here today for softball. Sunny and 84 degrees as this one upstairs for ball 3. The flag out in center field lays dormant. So a 3-1 count here to Riedlinger. Pitch here from Paige Hildenbrand. It's going to be hit back up the middle past the diving shortstop Burns, and Winona Riedlinger gets a single here. As it'll bring up the senior shortstop, Abby Tronson to bat. So Tronson will come up to bat here with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch from Hildenbrand is going to be hit into left field. Left fielder Endicott drifts back under it for out number 2.
It just swung a little bit underneath that one. Hit it in the outfield, but not the greatest contact there. Pretty far underneath it. Pops it up. Pretty routine play out there in left field.
And that'll bring up the senior pitcher Addison Crawford to bat here for the Lady Warriors. And 5 of the 6 seniors getting a start tonight. The 6th is our DJ for the night. So pitch upstairs to Crawford, moves the count 1 ball, no strikes. Crawford digs back into the right-handed batter's box. The 1-0 pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 1, and Riedlinger takes second base on a stolen base without a throw there from the catcher Rogers. Moves the Lady Warriors into scoring position here. As the 1-1 pitch to Crawford. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Crawford trying to get the Lady Warriors on the board first here. As this one's going to be hit over the shortstop Burns, and Riedlinger going to take the turn for home. Throw home not in time, and the Lady Warriors lead 1-0 after the RBI single by Addison Crawford.
Well, we talked about timely hitting, and that was a great example right there. Warriors had 2 outs, runner on first base. Not only get the stolen base from Riedlinger, but a nice single up the middle from Crawford to score the first run of the game.
Senior center fielder Tatum Peterson bunts and almost bunts it over the backstop. Foul for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch upcoming here from Hildenbrand as her team trails 1-0. And to be tipped back foul for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Peterson with 1 on, 2 out, 1 already in here in the inning. As the 0-2 pitch in. Low in the dirt. Crawford, though, will stay at first. As count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch home from Hildenbrand is going to be hit foul down the first base side. Nice job there by Hildenbrand and McBroom by waiting for that one to spin foul before they picked it up.
Yeah, they weren't going to be able to pick that one up and make the tag. It would have been kind of a tough play to pick it up and make the turn in time. So, smart play.
So, 1-2 count here to Peterson. Pitch home. Upstairs. Peterson watches it the whole way. Count even now back at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Warriors lead 1-0. And the pitch is going to freeze Peterson as it hits the outside corner for out number 3. But not before the Lady Warriors take the opening run of the game. They lead 1-0 going to the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the second inning of play. It's a 1-0 lead in favor of the Lady Warriors. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up for Gallatin: Bryn Bird, Channing McBroom, and Betty Rogers. First pitch here from Crawford to Bird is going to be fouled back for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit foul down the left field side for strike number 2. Said Bird got some nice contact on that one, just goes foul. A little 2 out in front of the pitch. As the 0-2 comes home from Crawford, it'll be in the dirt for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 from Crawford is going to be hit hard towards the shortstop. Tronson picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 1.
Well, really good at bat pitching-wise for Crawford. Gets 2 early strikes on Bird. With a 2-strike pitch, kind of goes one that's not hittable at all. Just see if she can get Bird to chase. Doesn't do it. Comes right back in the zone, gets a ground out. That's when Crawford's at her best.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Channing McBroom, to bat. First 4 out have all been recorded by Albany Warriors seniors, as this one's fouled back for strike 1. The only senior yet to have a put-out so far, or an assist, is the center fielder, Tatum Peterson. We've had fly-outs to Cammie Fritz on left and Winona Riedlinger in right. Ground-outs to Crawford and Tronson, as this one going to be swung at and missed for strike 2. So it's an 0-2 count here to Channing McBroom. Pitch home from Crawford. Swung on a miss, strike 3. She'll have her first punch out of the day. And that'll bring up the catcher now, Betty Rogers, to bat. Rogers bats, nobody on. 2 out, her team trailing 1-0, top half the second inning. Pitch from Crawford, swung on a miss, strike 1. Crawford had 4 strikeouts in the game yesterday, and the 2-0 victory over Putnam County. As this one has Rogers out in front of the off-speed pitch low for ball 2, or for strike 2. So now the 0-2 pitch coming in from Crawford. Low this time, Rogers will check her swing for ball 1. So a 1-2 count here to Rogers. And the pitch from Crawford. Outside, ball 2. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you're throwing 2 balls after throwing 2 strikes. If I'm Crawford here, I'm coming right back in the zone, aggressive with a challenge pitch.
And this one going to be hit hard towards the third baseman, McKenna Moffitt. Throw to first is going to pull the first baseman, Izzy Manville, off the bag. And Rogers will get on base due to the air, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Abigail Burns, to bat.
That one hurts for the Warriors. You had a chance for a 3-up, 3-down inning, and you let a runner get on first base due to an error. You got to try and shut this inning down with this batter. You cannot let it extend.
Lindsey King will come in to pinch run here for Burns at first. For Rogers at first. The first pitch to Burns is fouled off for strike 1. It's an 0-1 count here to Burns. As the pitch home from Crawford. Inside, kept in front nicely by the freshman catcher Hilliard to keep King at first base. As a count even, 1 ball, 1 strike here to Burns. The 1-1. upstairs. Burns holds off as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. Two one home from the senior. Crawford is going to be fouled back. Strike 2. Count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crawford looks into her catcher, has the pitch she wants, brings home the 2-2, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning with the Lady Warriors still leading 1-0. We'll go to the bottom of the second in just a moment here on Albany TV.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments at 120 South Smith Street in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Fintra SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisories Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the bottom of the second inning. That'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Lady Warriors. Izzy Manville, McKenna Moffitt, and Alexis Sider. That'll bat here for the Lady Warriors.
Well, Warriors in the last inning got a nice 2-out single from Addison Crawford to take the lead. We'll see here if they can do a little bit more offensively.
First pitch to Manville is going to be popped up into shallow right field, and it's going to drop in front of Bryn Bird for a leadoff single. Count is perfectly placed between the center fielder and right fielder and just past the second baseman to get that one to fall, and it'll bring up the third baseman, McKenna Moffitt, to bat.
Yeah, it was a nice hit from Manville to get that single, but really nice play by the center fielder to be immediately there to back that up.
First pitch outside, ball 1.
And keep that at a single. Otherwise, maybe could have been a double right there, but center fielder's right there, picked it up, got it in.
The 1-0 pitch from Hildenbrand going to be popped up. Shallow left field. Endicott comes in, puts it away. The throw to first, going to get away. And now moving up is going to be Manville to second base.
Well, he ended up getting to second base anyway off of a bad throw. Don't really know if Manville got a big leadoff off first or what, but able to get that free base off the bad throw.
And it'll bring up now the second baseman, Alexis Sider, to bat with a runner on second and 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the second inning, Lady Warriors lead 1-0. Showing bunt is Sider, gets it down, but it'll be fouled on the third base side for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch here from Hildenbrand. Again, bunting it down as Sider just past the third baseman, picked up by the first baseman, Hildenbrand. Throw to first, not in time to get the speedy Sider. That was a well-placed bunt and legs out an infield single on it.
Yes, it was. Pitcher tried to grab it just underneath her glove, and from there you thought, well, this might be a close play. Third baseman can't get the throw in time. Believe they intended that to be more of a sacrifice, but it's always good if you can get the base runner on first and the sacrifice too.
That'll bring up the freshman catcher, Jaden Hilliard, with runners on the corners and 1 out. First pitch upstairs, and taking second without a throw, here will be Alexis Sider. So now there's runners on third and second, just 1 out. And a 1-0 count here to Hilliard.
Yeah, great time for a base hit from Hilliard. Really need one badly right here.
And this one going to be tipped back foul for strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck would be the top of the order and Cammie Fritzl. Now the 1-1 here from Paige Hildenbrand. Low in the dirt, kept in front nicely by the catcher, Betty Rogers, as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. So with Rogers, anything low, you got to keep it in front to keep those runners at third and second, as this one's looked at by Hilliard for strike 2, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 home from Hildenbrand to Hilliard is going to be popped up high on the infield, and the catcher, Rogers, has to fall to her knees as she brings it in for out number 2.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the Warriors. If you're going to get a pop fly, you'd like it to be in the outfield, so at least you can get the sacrifice fly. Now you need a base hit here from Fritzl. She was able to get one in that first inning. We'll see here if she can do it again.
Well, actually, she grounded out to second, got some contact, just wasn't able to get the base hit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
First pitch is going to be foul back for strike 1. So with runners on third and second, 2 outs. The 0-1 to Fritzl is going to be just off the plate for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. And Fritzl, the lone left-hander in this Lady Warrior lineup today. The 1-1. Little check swing, that's going to be foul for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Fritzl. The 1-2 here from Hildenbrand to Fritzl. And Fritzl will swing and miss for out number 3 as Hildenbrand gets out of a tough jam, and the Warriors will strand 2 runners in scoring position. They still lead 1-0 as we head to the 3rd inning when we come back in a moment.
If your little fashionista is needing a new trendy outfit for her closet, stop by Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany. They carry girls' clothing in sizes newborn to 14. Sublime Flamingo Boutique also sells prom dresses. With so many styles in stock, you're sure to find something you will love. Call to schedule your dress fitting at 660-851-1122 or visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com to make an appointment. We can't wait to help you find the perfect dress. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the top of the 3rd order. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters up for Gallatin: Paige Hildenbrand, Annabelle Ball, and Alex Endicott. Crawford has given up just 1 hit so far through 2 innings with 2 strikeouts. First pitch is going to be hit hard towards the third baseman, Moffitt, and can't come away with it as Hildenbrand on due to the air. That'll bring up Annabelle Ball to bat. Ball grounded back to the pitcher, Crawford, in her first at bat. Pitch home from Crawford. And this one low to the backstop will move Hildenbrand up to second on the wild pitch.
Yeah, not the way you wanted to start this inning for the Warriors. Some early trouble here. First an error, now a wild pitch. Has a runner on second base and nobody out yet.
Showing bunt as ball. It'll be bunted foul. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. Crawford looks into her catcher, Hilliard, for the pitch. Now comes home with the 1-1 to ball. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Annabelle Ball with the runner on second base. Still nobody out here in the top half of the 3rd. The pitch home from Crawford. There's going to be a chopper towards the shortstop, Tronson. Looks the runner back to second. Throw to first in time. Throw to third. Not going to be in time to get the runner going to third as Ball gets the productive out, moving the runner up to third base. as it'll bring up Alex Endicott with one out and a runner on third. So the tying run for Gallatin, sitting in scoring position at third base. Pitch home from Crawford is going to be hit hard into center field, and it'll tie the ball game up after the RBI single here from Alex Endicott.
Yeah, really nice hit there from Endicott. A little bit of a high pitch. He just went up and got it and lined it right into center field. No chance for the Warriors to save that run, and Gallatin's tied this one up.
And it'll bring up the third baseman, Carradine Jones. She had a hard hit double down the left field line her last at bat. First pitch is going to be a little chopper. Picked up by the third baseman, Moffitt. Bare hand throw to first, not in time, as Jones is able to leg out the infield single. Puts runners on second and first, still just one out as Ashley Fiden comes up to bat.
Yeah, not much of a chance to make that throw. The only chance you're going to have is barehand it, pick it up, make the throw all in one motion, and Moffitt was not able to do that, and now two runners on.
And she'll bunt it right back towards the pitcher, Crawford. Picks it up. The throw to first is going to get away from the first baseman, Manville. One run will score. They're going to bring home another. And it's two runners will score as Ashley Fiden will make it all the way to third off the air.
Well, this is the danger you run into when you start the inning with an error when you should have gotten out. Sometimes it trickles into a few more errors, and suddenly the Warriors came into this inning with a one-run lead, and they already trailed by 3, and they've only got one out, runner on third base, too.
And it'll bring up Bryn Bird. She grounded out to short her last plate appearance. First pitch, swung on a miss, strike one. It's a 3-1 lead in favor of Gallatin, top half of the third inning. Runner on third, just one out. The 0-1 from Crawford is going to be tipped back foul by Bird for strike two. Now the 0-2 home from Crawford. Hit towards the shortstop, Tronson. Throw to first in time. Throw home, and sliding underneath the tag is Ashley Fiden.
I think they had the out there if Hilliard just slides the glove over and just makes the tag, doesn't lift up her glove at all. She kind of lifted it up and then got the tag back down. Runner was able to slide in under it, but the throw was in time.
So now it's a 4-1 lead here for Gallatin as it brings up the first baseman, Channing McBroom, who struck out swinging her last plate appearance. First pitch looked at, strike one. The 0-1 swung on a miss, strike two. So an 0-2 count here from Crawford to Channing McBroom. The pitch be tipped back out of play, foul. Count stays, no balls, two strikes. And the pitch home now from Crawford, low and outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 out. Lady Warriors now trail 4-1. Pitch home is going to be grounded foul down the third base side. And the 1-2 hit fouled down the left field side. Count stays, 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Channing McBroom. And the pitch home now from Crawford. Swung on and missed, strike three. And that will end the top half of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third. A 4-1 lead in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as Gallatin holds now a 4-1 lead as we enter the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Lady Warriors. Winona Riedlinger, Abby Tronson, and Addison Crawford. Lady Warriors had 3 errors in that last inning, as Gallatin able to score 4 unearned runs there in the inning.
Yeah, that was a tough inning for the Warriors. They kind of got the inning started with an error, and then it just kind of piled on from there, but still a lot of game left. It's only the bottom of the third. You trail by 3. Plenty of time to try and make this up. You just got to execute from here on out. Make that your only bad inning.
So Winona Riedlinger will lead off. The right fielder singled and scored her last plate appearance. And we have a new pitcher on the mound here for Gallatin, as pitching will be Annabelle Ball. As the first pitch here from Ball is going to be swung on a miss, strike 1. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a little late on that one. Looked like she didn't really want it, and then right at the last second was like, oh, it's a strike, got to swing, and quickly behind 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch is looked at, strike 3, and Riedlinger goes down looking for out number 1, as it'll bring up now the shortstop, Abby Tronson to bat. And the first pitch here from Ball to Tronson. Swung on and missed, strike 1. And the pitch upstairs goes off the top of Betty Rogers' glove for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch swung on a miss, strike number 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 count here to Tronson. Nobody on, 1 out. Pitch from Ball. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Annabelle Ball, as she is newly entered into the game as pitcher here. And pitching change brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile on the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. The pitch swung on a miss for strike 1 there to Crawford. Crawford has an RBI single to her credit on the day. Pitch low. Ball 1, count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. One gets Crawford to chase upstairs.
Yeah, swung it too high one. She's down 1-2, but should probably be 3-0 right now.
And the 1-2 now from Ball, just off the plate. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home from Ball is going to be a chopper towards the third baseman, Jones. Throw to first in time for out number 3. We'll go to the 4th with Gallatin leading 4-1 after this timeout here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is raffling off a brand new 2022 John Deere XUV 835M. You can get your ticket by talking with an Albany Booster Club member, or at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, or by messaging them on the Albany Booster Club Facebook page. The cost per ticket is $100, but there will only be 300 tickets sold. So get your ticket for a brand new 2022 John Deere XUV 835M now before all tickets are sold. The proceeds of the tickets will be used on Albany R3 students through the Albany Booster Club. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the top half of the 4th inning. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming up for Gallatin. Betty Rogers, Abigail Burns, and Paige Hildenbrand. Rogers 0 for 1, got on base due to an error. Her first at bat. This time she'll look at the first pitch low for ball 1.
Well, that's that last inning the Warriors had. Maybe not necessarily a 1, 2, 3 innings what you want, but at least error-free. You want to try and execute better this inning than you did last time.
This one going to be popped back out of play for strike 1. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 chop towards the third baseman Moffitt. Throw to first in time. Out number 1. And that'll bring up now the shortstop Abigail Burns to bat. She struck out swinging her last plate appearance. So Burns comes to bat, nobody on base, 1 out. Her team leading 4-1. The pitch home, swung on and missed. Strike 1. And the 0-1 now home from Crawford is going to be hit in the left field. Fritzl comes in and goes off for glove as Burns gets on base due to the error. And it'll bring up the pitcher now, Paige Hildenbrand to bat. She was able to get on base due to an error last inning and score one of the 4 unearned runs for the Lady Bulldogs. Shows a bunt. Gets it down the first base side. Crawford throw to the second baseman, Sider covering for out number 2 as Burns moves up to second base. And it's top of the order. Annabelle Ball will come up to bat 0 for 2 on the day with groundouts to the pitcher and shortstop.
Well, not a bad bunt there by the Bulldogs. Got a nice, got that one to roll up the first base line, but nice execution there by the Warriors to make the throw in time.
And we're going to have a visit to the mound. Remember, during this visit to the mound, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as head coach of the Warriors and Jeffrey Epperly having a head chat with the home plate umpire Mike Madsen. Looks like Jordan Sturkis, Keely Siddons both might be entering into the game here, which will kind of shuffle around the defense with the runner on second and 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, we were wondering how long they would stick with this senior heavy lineup, the Warriors, and it looks like with 2 outs in the top of the 4th is how long it's going to be.
Yeah. So Fritzl and Riedlinger will come out. And they're going to send Jordan Sturkis to right field, and They're going to put in left field here now, Keely Siddons. And that's a good way to do it when you get the ovation for the seniors when they come off the field, so rather than just pinch hitting for them. So to bring up Annabelle Ball to bat, 0 for 2 on the day with a runner on second and 2 outs. Here in the top half of the fourth inning in a 4-1 lead for Gallatin. First pitch inside, ball 1.
Well, last play of the game offensively for the Bulldogs, they were able to get that sacrifice bunt, move the runner to second, but not totally bad news for the Warriors. Now you just need 1 out, and you're out of the inning.
1-0 pitch is going to be hit right back to Crawford, off for glove. Drops and then throw to first. Is going to be dropped by the first baseman, Manville, and another run will score, and Ball will take third base. So that is the second time that Gallatin has turned an error into a triple.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Warriors, they're looking a little bit more defensively like they did early in the game. That's twice where just throwing from the pitcher to first base, that should be a throw that you make easily, and it scored a couple of runs here for Gallatin. They could have got out of that inning, but instead, not only do they add a run, but now there's a runner on third. They could potentially add another.
And it brings up Alex Endicott to bat. Has an RBI single to her credit last inning as this one swung on a miss, strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Clips the inside corner, strike 2, count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 home from Crawford Endicott. Going to be tipped back foul. Will stay no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, runner on third. 0-2 pitch is going to be hit into center, and it's another RBI here for Endicott as Gallatin extends their lead now to 6-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some errors. There's some worse time for errors than others, and that error the Warriors just committed a couple of batters ago was at an extremely bad time. They could have got out of the inning. It would have been 4-1, but a run scores off that error. They go up to third. Now another run scores, and it's 6-1 when you should have got out of the inning.
First pitch to Carradine Jones, hit to right field, and she's on base. Runner attempting to go for third. Tronson will hold it. Now they're going to have a runner caught between second and first, and taking second there is Jones. So now runners on third and second here. 2 outs as Ashley Fighton comes up to bat. She's 0 for 2, but did get on base due to an error and scored a run last inning.
Man, if you're the Warriors here, you need an out in a bad way. You just got to find a way to get out of this inning.
And this one going to be swung on a miss, strike 1 by Ashley Fighton. The 0-1 from Crawford is going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. So Endicott on third, Jones on second. 2 outs, 6-1, Gallatin with the lead. The pitch home on the 0-2 from Crawford, low in the dirt. Kept in front by the catcher Hilliard as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to the right-handed hitter Ashley Fighton. Pitch from Crawford is going to be chopped towards the third baseman Moffitt. Throw to first. In time, out number 3, but not before Gallatin can tack on 2 more unearned runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the bottom half of the fourth inning. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up to bat. Tatum Peterson, Izzy Manville, and McKenna Moffitt.
Well, it's been a rough couple of last innings for the Warriors defensively. It's now the bottom of the fourth inning. You trail by 5. You got to start trying to make some headway into this deficit anytime.
Peterson 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout looking. First pitch from Ball is swung on and missed for strike 1.
But not only that, you got to clean up your defense because it hasn't been good the last couple of innings.
And the 0-1 from Ball to Peterson. Shows bunt, pulls it back as it's going to be low and all the way to the backstop for ball 1. Count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Ball. Low, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Here to Peterson. And swing and a miss for strike 2. The 2-2 home. Swung on and missed again there by Peterson as just behind as that's the third punch out here in 4 batters for Annabelle Ball as it'll bring up the first baseman, Izzy Manville, who singled in her first plate appearance. First pitch going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Ball to Manville. It is going to be just below the knees for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth inning, Lady Warriors trail 6-1. Next pitch upstairs for ball 2. And the 2-1 home. Upstairs again, ball 3. The count moves 3 balls and a strike here to Manville. One from Ball upstairs. Manville will walk. And it'll bring up now McKenna Moffitt to bat. So Moffitt will bat with 1 on and 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fourth as Lady Warriors try and get something going, trailing by 5 runs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Moffitt will watch this one on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 popped into shallow right field. Right fielder Hildenbrand comes on. And just diving back in the first base safely is Izzy Manville. Has a nice catch there by Hildenbrand and throw to first. Just misses Manville at first.
Yeah, it would have been a disastrous way to end the inning for the Warriors. Luckily, Manville's able to get back in time. Would have been kind of a rare base running mistake there by the Warriors. They don't make a lot, at least on the base paths.
First pitch to Alexis Sider upstairs, ball 1. Sider was able to get on base due to a very well-placed bunt back in the second inning. 1-0 pitch going to be popped back out of play, foul. The count moves 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, they have Sider square around the bunt quite a bit, but both corner infielders are playing way in, and there's no sacrifice play with 2 outs.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
So already doubted to see her bunt, but now with 2 strikes for sure not going to try and square one up.
The 1-2 from Ball. Low. Ball 2. So the 2-2 pitch upcoming to Sider from ball. Popped up on the infield, left side. Carradine Jones, the third baseman, puts it away for out number 3. We'll go to the 5th inning with Gallatin leading 6-1 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Swung at a lot of bad pitches up and way up above the zone.
So now the 0-1 pitch here to Keeley Siddons. And swings at a low one for strike 2. This is Siddons' first plate appearance of the day. She came in for Cammie Fritzl back in the top half of the 4th inning. The 0-2 home is going to be chopped foul down the first base side. It's again kind of chased one a little low and kind of golfed it down the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes here to Siddons with 1 out, nobody on base. Here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, it's a 6-1 Gallatin lead. Pitch home is going to be tipped back off the mask of the catcher, Betty Rogers, as the count stays no balls, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire Mike Matson will clean off home plate to make sure Rogers is okay. Give her a little time to compose herself after the foul ball hits her in the mask. It's the 0-2 home for ball. It's going to be fouled off this time down the third base side. As Siddons doing a good job keeping this at-bat alive. On deck would be Jordan Sturkis. 0-2 now home from ball. Swung on and missed for out number 2. That's the 4th punch out there for ball.
Yeah, Warriors haven't really been able to get much going here against ball. Two strikeouts in this inning, and this inning's looked a lot like the others.
And I'll bring up Jordan Sturkis, who came in for Winona Riedlinger. First pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. Now the 0-1 from ball to Sturkis. Swung on a miss for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is going to be tipped back for strike 2. Stay no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 home from ball. Low for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's the 5th punch out there by ball through 3 innings. We'll go to the 6th with Gallatin leading 6-1 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments at 120 South Smith Street in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of FINTRA SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisories Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as it's a 6-1 Gallatin lead as we start the 6th inning. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters, Abigail Burns, Paige Hildenbrand, and Annabelle Ball that'll come up to bat here for Lady Bulldogs, at least maybe before a pinch hitter possibly. So Lindsey King will take over for Channing McBroom. So Burns will bat here. 0 for 2 so far on the day. A strikeout and got on base to due to an error and ended up scoring a run. So Burns will now dig in here to the right-handed batter's box here against Crawford. Still yet to give up an earned run on the day. He's given up 6 unearned as the pitch kind of being low for ball 1.
Yeah, it was a good inning last inning for the Warriors defensively. They got a 1-2-3 inning. Got to just try and repeat that here. Keep this at 5. Can't let this lead grow.
1-0 going to be popped back. Out of play, foul. And almost an amazing play there by San Phillips. So the count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at. Strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Abigail Burns. And the pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's the 5th punch out now for Crawford, as it'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Paige Hildenbrand, to bat. Pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. Upstairs, ball 1, count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. Pitch swung by Hildenbrand and missed for strike 2. Pitch home now from Crawford. A little chopper towards the shortstop, Tronson. Quick throw to first in time for out number 2. And it'll bring up the top of the order in Annabelle Ball. 0 for 3 on the day. Did get on base due to an error and scored a run back in the 4th inning. And looks like we're going to have another substitution here for the Lady Warriors, as Emmy Hogue will take over in right field here for Tatum Peterson. As another Albany senior will get a round of applause as she comes off the field here. So Emmy Hogue will take over in right field now. Just 2 seniors still out on the field here for the Lady Warriors, and Abby Tronson, Addison Crawford. And Brett, that's probably the way it would work out. Those 2 have both been mainstays on the field since their freshman year. As the first pitch here from Crawford, the ball hit right back up the middle into center field for a 2-out single. And it'll bring up now the left fielder, Alex Endicott. 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles, 2 runs batted in. And the pitch. Looked at, strike 1. Crawford looks in, brings home the 0-1 pitch. Popped up, foul territory, first base side, and it's going to get down for strike 2. Didn't get high enough for catcher Hilliard or first baseman Manville to get over. As the 0-2 pitch now from Crawford, going to be hit first base side. Foul territory and off the glove of Manville. Count will stay, no balls, 2 strikes.
Kind of a tougher play there, but that's just kind of how the game's gone for the Warriors. Haven't really been able to make the routine plays routine, in plays that are a little bit tougher but still got to be made. Just haven't been able to do it.
So an 0-2 count here to Endicott as she gets new life. The pitch from Crawford is going to be hit right at the shortstop, Tronson, for out number 3. We will go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. with Gallatin leading 6-1 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
If your little fashionista is needing a new trendy outfit for her closet, stop by Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany. They carry girls' clothing in sizes newborn to 14. Sublime Flamingo Boutique also sells prom dresses. With so many styles in stock, you're sure to find something you will love. Call to schedule your dress fitting at 660-851-1122 or visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com to make an appointment. We can't wait to help you find the perfect dress. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Warriors trail 6-1, and it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up to bat. It'll be Abby Trunce and Addison Crawford, and we'll see if Tatum Peterson or Emerson Hogue will come up to bat for the Lady Warriors in that number 5 spot.
Well, this is a big inning for the Warriors. They trail by 5. You'd like to try and get at a minimum 2 or 3. But ideally, you'd like to get 3 or 4, middle of the order.
Well, ideally, you'd like to get 5 or 6.
Well, yeah, of course. But with the middle of the order coming up, you want to try and get a large chunk out of this lead. That's the point.
First pitch here to Tronson, swung on and missed for strike 1. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to left and a strikeout swinging.
If you're not taking the lead this inning,
yeah,
that would be the second best option.
This one's going to be popped up left side of the infield. Burns underneath it for out. Number 1. And that'll bring up the pitcher Addison Crawford to bat. 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single and a ground out to third. So the first pitch here from Ball to Crawford. Upstairs, ball 1. Lady Warriors still have yet to get a hit so far here off a ball as she entered back in the 3rd inning. 1-0 pitch. Going to be tipped back out of play, foul for strike 1. Had just one base runner due to the walk. That was after Paige Hildenbrand gave up 2 hits in each of her first 2 innings of work. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to the Lady Warrior pitcher, Addison Crawford. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. As Crawford goes down swinging, it'll bring up now Emmy Hogue to bat. Emmy Hogue will have her first at-bat of the game. First pitch from Ball. Hogue trying to bunt it. Goes foul for strike 1.
Yeah, a little high in the zone. Tried to actually pull the bat back, but just couldn't quite get it back in time. Puts it down. Luckily, it's in foul territory, though, because if it wasn't, that's an easy play for a catcher just to pick up and make the throw over to first.
Again, bunts it. This time, foul down the first base side for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Emmy Hogue. With nobody on and 2 outs.
You're going to have to swing away here. It's always tough when you're trying to bunt right out of the gates and you foul 2 of them off. Now you're in a bad spot.
And she'll look at one on the outside part of the plate for out number 3. And we will go to the 7th with Gallatin leading 6-1 when we come back in a moment.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we start the top half of the 7th inning. It'll be Carradine Jones on a leadoff, as it'll be the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Gallatin. First pitch is going to be hit hard past the shortstop Tronson into left field for a leadoff single. Carradine Jones 4 for 4 here on the day now after that base hit.
Yeah, great day for her. She's been seeing the ball well, and leadoff base hit here in the 7th. Bulldogs trying to add some insurance runs, and a leadoff single, great way to do it.
And a nice bunt there by Ashley Fiden that just dies right in front of the plate, but good play there by Hilliard. And the throw over to third will keep Carradine Jones at second base.
Yeah, Sider threw that one immediately to third. She holds on to that one. They might have the runner caught between third and second, but nonetheless, they still get the out at first.
And this one to the backstop. Runner trying to take off for third, and she will make it over to third after the wild pitch. Count moves 1-0 here to Bird. So 1-0 count here to Bryn Bird, 0 for 3 on the day. 2 ground outs to short and a pop up to second. This one over the head of the second baseman Sider into right field. It's going to bring home Jones, and Bird on her turns on the wheels, throw to third, and she is out on an excellent throw. And the cutoff there to Tronson, throw to third in time. They get the runner out, but Bird still brings home a run.
Yeah, phenomenal relay there by the Warriors. Nice job to be heads up and know where to throw the ball. But the Bulldogs able to add another insurance run, and the Warriors are going to make up a big gap here in this bottom of the 7th.
And the first pitch here to Lindsey King, a swung on a miss for strike one. King replacing Channing McBroom here in the lineup, who was 0 for 3 on the day. This pitch swung on a miss by King for strike two. And the 0-2 pitch is going to be hit foul down the first base side. Will stay no balls, 2 strikes. Next one is going to be hit towards the shortstop Tronson. Throw to first in time for out number 3, but not before Gallatin can add another insurance run. They lead 7-1 going to the bottom of the 7th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is raffling off a brand new 2022 John Deere XUV 835M. You can get your ticket by talking with an Albany Booster Club member, or at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, or by messaging them on the Albany Booster Club Facebook page. The cost per ticket is $100, but there will only be 300 tickets sold. So get your ticket for a brand new 2022 John Deere XUV 835M now before all tickets are sold. The proceeds of the tickets will be used on Albany R3 students through the Albany Booster Club.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out to Albany as we start the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Lady Warriors, Izzy Manville, McKenna Moffitt, and Alexis Sider.
Well, the Warriors haven't been able to cut into this lead at all, and actually on the top of the 7th, the lead became even bigger with another run from the Bulldogs. You got to get at least 6 here to keep this going.
First pitch to Manville, going to be upstairs. Ball one. Manville, the only Lady Warrior that's been on base in all of her plate appearances. She's singled and walked in her 2 plate appearances. A 1-0 from Ball, looked at for strike 1. Don't forget, at the conclusion of the game, we'll have our BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game, as the 1-1 pitch upstairs for ball 2. We will also have the senior night festivities coming up, all of part of our BTC Bank postgame tonight here on Albany TV. 2-1 pitch, upstairs again, ball 3. Count moves 3 balls, 1 strike. Manville threatening to walk here for the second time today. Three-1 from Ball. It's going to be hit towards the second baseman. Fiden has a little trouble with it. Throw to first in time for out number 1. And that'll bring up now McKenna Moffitt to bat. 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to left and a fly out to right in her 2 plate appearances. So Moffitt will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box against Annabelle Ball, where you're still trying to get things going offensively against Ball here late in the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch is going to be popped up and just over the head of the shortstop, Abigail Burns, who is playing in. And McKenna Moffitt gets on base. The first base hit surrendered here by Ball this afternoon, as it'll bring up Alexis Sider, who's 1 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, weak contact, but if you're the Warriors, you'll take any base runner any way you can get it, and they finally get one here off a Ball.
And a bunt towards the third base side. Corden Jones throw to first in time. It'll move Moffitt up to second base.
They move Moffitt up to second base, but you're not really in a position to exchange outs for runs or outs for advancing a base runner in this situation. Now 2 outs. You still trail by 6 even with the runner on second base.
That'll bring up Jaden Hilliard 0 for 2 so far today with a pop-up to the catcher and a flat to left. Back on deck is the senior Cammie Fritzl, if Hilliard can get on. And she will into center field. And coming around will be Moffitt. Throw home, not in time. It's an RBI single there by Hilliard. And she'll move up to second base on the throw.
Yeah, nice hit by Hilliard, but really good throw from center field. That was a close play at home plate. It's the fact that it was so close. Pretty impressive.
And that'll bring up Cammie Fritzl to bat. 0 for 2 so far on the day. Grounded out to second and struck out swinging in her 2 plate appearances. And pinch running here for Hilliard will be Nora Schausch. So Fritzl will dig in again here to the left-handed batter's box. First pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Ball to Fritzl. Is going to be tipped back out of play, foul. And a nice snag that time by Corey Crawford. For strike 2.
Warriors down to their final strike here. Base hit will score Schaus and make this score a little bit more respectable, but they've got to get a base hit.
And swung and a miss, strike 3. That will end the ball game. The 8th punch out of the day. That time by Annabelle Ball. So it's a 7-2 win for Gallatin. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Find out tonight's winner Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is, and we'll also have your senior night festivities when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Let's take a look at the offense tonight for Gallatin. Annabelle Ball tonight goes 1 for 4 with a run scored. Alex Endicott 2 for 4 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Carradine Jones tonight goes 4 for 4, 2 runs scored. Ashley Fiden 0 for 4 with a run scored. Bryn Bird tonight goes 1 for 4 with an RBI. Channing McBroom goes 0 for 3. Lindsey King goes 0 for 1. Betty Rogers 0 for 3. Abigail Burns 0 for 3 with a run scored, and Paige Hildenbrand tonight goes 0 for 3 with a run scored. Losing pitcher of record tonight for the Warriors, Addison Crawford. She goes 7 innings, gives up 7 runs, 1 earned off of 8 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Offensively tonight for the Lady Warriors, Cammie Fritzl goes 0 for 3 on the day. Keely Siddons pinch hitting goes 0 for 1. Winona Riedlinger today goes 1 for 2 with a run scored. Jordan Sturkis pinch hitting goes 0 for 1. Abby Tronta today goes 0 for 3. Addison Crawford 1 for 3 with an RBI. Tatum Peterson 0 for 2. Emmy Hogue pinch hitting goes 0 for 1. Izzy Manville 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. McKenna Moffitt 1 for 3 with a run scored. Alexis Sider 1 for 3 on the day. Jaden Hilliard today 1 for 3 with an RBI. Winning pitcher of record today for Gallatin is Paige Hildenbrand. Goes 2 innings, gives up 1 run earned off of 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. Coming in to relief, Annabelle Ball goes 5 innings, gives up 2 hits, 1 run earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts in the ball game.
Yeah, the Warriors, after 2 innings, it was looking all right. They had a 1-0 lead, and then that 3rd inning came around. They had a pretty bad inning, a mix of some nice hits from the Bulldogs, but also some errors. Compounded on that, made it 4-1. And from there, they just never really got back in the game. Annabelle Ball came in midway in that game and just kind of shut them down. They really couldn't do much. I believe their first base hit that she gave up was in that 7th inning, if she gave up a base hit. Yeah. So she just completely shut them down. Bulldogs were able to add in some runs here and there to their lead. And but if you're the Warriors, you just got to forget about this one. You would have liked to come away with a win on senior night, but you ran into a good team tonight, two solid pitchers, and just move on to the next one.
And that will all the reasons you gave are the reasons that tonight she's our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. Winner's Circle North in Albany has all of your trophies, awards, medals, plaques, and everything else that you might need for your next event or celebration. We'll be back in just a minute as we get set for the senior night festivities when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for the senior night festivities here from the ballpark in Albany. Again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Johnson Controls in Albany, Sublime Flamingo Boutique LLC in the Briar Patch, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Gallatin School Districts, and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. As soon as public address announcer Jack Walker is ready, we will turn it over to him for our senior night festivities here from Albany as they give recognition to the 6 Lady Warrior seniors. We'll now turn it over here to Jack Walker. So here is Jack Walker now with the senior night festivities here from Albany.
We'd like to welcome you tonight to honor our senior softball players. Seniors, we want to thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your enthusiasm on the field. We have been so happy to have you as part of this team, and we look forward to seeing what your future holds. Our first senior is Addison Crawford. Addison is the daughter of Mike and Laura Crawford. Addison has been involved in softball for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, student council vice president, NHS for 2 years. Addison plans to attend college to major in early childhood. Addison's favorite memory is when they were all running poles in the dark at a morning practice and a teammate asked, "Are we going to turn the lights on when we get this balls out?" And the coach replied, "Who said we are going to need balls?" So we kept running in the dark. Our next senior is Tammy Fritzl. Tammy is the daughter of Denise and Chris Fritzl. Tammy has been involved in softball for 3 years, band for 4 years, FFA for 4 years, and drama club 1 year. Tammy plans to work for Vail Resorts after high school. Tammy's favorite memory is all the times Caitlin has almost hit Coach with the ball. Our next senior is Tatum Peterson. Tatum is the daughter of Shane and Lisa Peterson. Tatum has been involved in FFA for 4 years and softball for 4 years. Tatum plans to attend college for nursing after high school. Tatum's favorite memory is also when they had morning practice and had to keep running and running and running in the dark. Our next senior is Kylie Pickering. Kylie is the daughter of Sean and Susan Carney. Kylie has been involved in softball for 4 years and basketball manager for 2 years. Kylie plans to attend college for nursing after high school. Kylie's favorite memory is when Coach hits the ball and players use their body instead of their gloves like they are supposed to. And Coach gets excited. Our next senior is Abby Tronson. Abby is the granddaughter of Gene and Pam Ramsey. Abby has been involved in softball for 4 years, track for 4 years, basketball 4 years, cheer 3 years, and band for 2 years. Abby plans to enter into the workforce after high school. Abby's favorite memory is when Tammy completely laid out at first base for a catch. Our final senior is Winona Riedlinger. Winona is the daughter of Eric and Stephanie Riedlinger. Winona is involved in softball for 2 years, cheer for 3 years, band for 4 years. Winona plans to attend NCMC for nursing after high school. Winona's favorite memory was when Adeline was batting and she let go of her bat and hit the fence, almost hitting Coach Epperly. Ladies, we thank you for your dedication and contribution to Albany sports here at Albany High School.
And again, congratulations to our 6 seniors. And again, also thank you from Albany TV to all 6 seniors for everything that they've done here on the field. Again, we'll have one more softball broadcast this season. It'll be coming up not next week, but the following week on a Monday for the Lady Warriors, as they will be at home taking on East Buchanan for their final home game of the season before they will go on to play in district play at Stanberry. Don't forget, we'll have coming up this week, all part of our homecoming week, we will have coming up tomorrow, we'll have coronation, and then on Friday afternoon we'll have the homecoming parade, and then Friday evening we'll have the football game between the Warriors and the Princeton Tigers coming up. Pregame will start a little early on Friday due to the announcement of the homecoming royalty. But again, thank you to these seniors. It's been a pleasure calling the games here for you guys the last 4 years. From all of us here at Albany TV, so long and good night from Albany.